Hello and welcome back to another episode of Crime Stories. Hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications for more content like this. Austin Harrouff was born to Wade and Mina Harrouff in Palm Beach Gardens and reportedly grew up in northern Palm Beach County, in Florida. His parents were said to be divorced. Harrouff was a former high school wrestler and football player. He was a sophomore at Florida State University and member of the Alpha Delta Phi fraternity at the time he committed murder. Harrouff had a YouTube channel, under the username A Frost, which is filled with a wide-ranging collection of his videos. Some of these videos also included clips of him belting out a rendition of Elvis Presley's Hound Dog, and rambling about personal trainers and why he decided not to take steroids. According to his recruiting profile, Harrouff was 6 feet tall, he weighed 200 pounds, and could bench press 365 pounds as a high school student. He had a strong passion for bodybuilding. In one of his posted videos, he talked about the best chest practices where he uses odd voices and cries towards the end of his YouTube channel. Austin Harrouff, then 19 years old, according to his father, stormed out of Duffy's Bar and Grill in Jupiter on the evening of August 15, 2016, where he had been eating with his family without an explanation. He then walked 2 miles to his mother's house, where he apparently tried to drink cooking oil and was acting strangely. His mother, who had followed him, stopped him, but he poured the oil into a bowl with Parmesan cheese and ate it. She later took him back to the restaurant where he got into an argument with his father. His father told psychologist Phil McNaugh that he grabbed his son and said, "What is wrong with you?" He further said his son raised his fist at him, but Wade Harrouff's girlfriend told him to stop and he left. While Harrouff was walking across town, he came upon Stevens and Mishkin's Tequesta home, just north of the Palm Beach County line. He is accused of killing the couple there in their garage with a knife and a hammer. He made use of different tools he found in the couple's garage to attack and to inflict wounds on the couple. According to a police complaint, a neighbor named Jeff Fisher stepped in after hearing the noise outside. Fisher apparently was stabbed with a knife by Harrouff as well, but he survived.
Police and medical. Young man beating up a woman across the street.
Are either of them injured? Can you tell from where you are?
Yes, there's a girl laying on the ground. He beat her up. I ran over there. I'm bleeding profusely here at the moment.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Can you tell if she's conscious?
No, it does not appear so, no. I've been stabbed in the back. I'm bleeding pretty bad.
Upon their arrival, deputies from the Martin County Sheriff's Office discovered a nearly naked Harrouff eating off Stevens' face and grunting like an animal. According to reports, yanking off Harrouff from Stevens' body was a hard task. He was described as stiff. It took a taser, 3 police officers, and AK-9 to pull Harrouff from Stevens' body. When he was eventually tamed, Harrouff was said to have told the police to shoot him that he deserved to die. During the attack, Harrouff reportedly drank deadly chemical he found in the couple's garage, which almost damaged his digestive system. The restaurant's security video shows Austin Harrouff calmly exiting about 45 minutes before the attack. Prior to the attack, Harrouff had been acting erratically. His mother Mina reportedly called the police and said that her son had been acting abnormally few minutes to the attack, but it was too late. She said he claimed there were demons in her house and that he had superpowers, and was here to protect people. Sadly, his superpowers could not protect Steven and his wife, Mishkin.
I don't know how to do this. My son, he's taken off. It seems like he's a little delusional. He says, he feels immortal and like a superhero. So I don't know what's going on with him. And he was out to dinner with his dad today and he took off.
He left on foot?
Yes. He had no ID on him, no phone. We'll say, I think the only thing he has on him is a pocket knife switchblade.
Harrouff believed he was half dog and half man, according to Resnick's report. During his interview with his psychologist, Austin Harrouff told Dr. Phil he was escaping a demon he called Daniel and only had vague recollections of the murder. He said he could only remember being yelled at by Mishkin when he entered the couple's garage. He said he grabbed a machete but does not remember why he killed her and her husband. In his words he said, "It's like it happened, but he wasn't aware of it." Harrouff's victims, Mishkin aged 53, and Stevens, aged 59, resided in a house surrounded by vast golf courses close to the banks of the Loxahatchee River in the Jupiter area. The pair reportedly spent many evenings unwinding and hosting visitors in their garage, where they'd set up a television and chairs. The two met in 1997 at a financial firm in Miami where they both worked. They had just recently celebrated their 19th wedding anniversary, according to news reports. Mishkin was a financial professional in Boca Raton and the daughter of former North Miami Beach Mayor Jeff Mishkin, and Stevens was a retired owner of the landscaping company, GreenSmart Lawn and Garden. A Martin County sheriff informed reporters that the killings of Mishkin and Stevens may have, definitely, been motivated by the synthetic drug, bath salts or flakka. However, toxicology findings eventually disproved his assertion. It was said that only alcohol and traces of marijuana were found in Harrouff's system at the time of the attack.
Mushrooms.
I take a lot of shrooms. I do a lot of stuff that I shouldn't do.
Investigators found that he purchased some hallucinogenic mushrooms a few days before the attack, but his friends said he had destroyed them and no trace was found in his blood. Before the purchase, Harrouff was seen asking a very disturbing question such as, "How much will it take me to trip but not too bad?" Harrouff also did Google searches for, "How to know if you are going crazy," "Hearing things in my sleep," and "Exploding head syndrome overview and facts." Harrouff attacks made national headlines because of its brutality and randomness. He did not know the victims. He was a 19-year-old with no criminal records, a former high school footballer and a wrestler who was studying exercise science. Harrouff was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder in the deaths of Mishkin and Stevens, as well as an attempted first-degree murder charge in the attack on Fisher, the neighbor who was stabbed when he intervened. In a 38-page report by forensic psychologist, Harrouff was found to have been suffering from severe mental disease, specifically bipolar disorder and acute manic episodes with psychotic features, as well as clinical lycanthropy delusions, also known as werewolf syndrome. Austin Harrouff pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity to the 2 counts of first-degree murder and other charges for his August 2016 murder of John Stevens and his wife, Mishkan Stevens. A judge has found him not guilty by reason of insanity. On November 28, 2022, Circuit Judge Sherwood Bauer accepted an agreement between Harrouff's defense team and state prosecutors to avert trial, sending Harrouff to a mental health facility as opposed to prison. At the hearing, Stevens and Mishkin's family members could be seen tearful in the audience as the judge explained his ruling. Several of them gave victim impact statements. The victim's family insisted that Harrouff was under the influence of drugs during the attack and he deserves to go to prison. Under Judge Bauer's order, Harrouff will remain at a secure mental health facility monitored by the Florida Department of Children and Families. What do you all think about this case? Do you think Austin Harrouff was insane or was into drugs when he killed the victims? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Thanks for watching and do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more crime stories. See you all in my next video.